Speaking of earnings, there's been a healthy uptick in revenues and profits when it comes to Hindustan Zinc. So let's connect with Arun Misra, who's the CEO of the company, to talk more about their performance. Thanks so much for taking time out. And it has been a stable quarter for you. You've had lower cost of production, higher silver volumes as well. That seems to have offset the impact of the lower zinc prices. But in the current macro environment, looking at India and the export markets, all that's happening with the developments in China, what is your outlook?
No, so we expect, China, we have been hearing that their stimulus package and their growth rate crossing 6.5%, which has not happened. So let's hope this time China picks up. And if China picks up, automatically we will see a rise in prices. Because the mine side, there are still, European smelters are still having the high energy cost issues. At the same time, we believe that next big thing to happen is US election. After US elections are over, and if the same government continues or the same push for the infrastructure, push for green economy continues, then we will see good prices of zinc. I had predicted $3,000 by December. We have reached that stage by the end of October itself. And it will remain, I think, at 3,000 level till December, and only after the US results are out, which is January onwards, we may see a push forward.
Right. And given this macro setup, do you maintain that refined metal and mine production guidance for the full year?
Yeah. So we have no political uncertainty as far as India is concerned, and globally, the whole world has got adjusted to Russia-Ukraine war, and even 1 year of Israel, Gaza, all that is not impacting so much.
And the cost of production has fallen about 7% in the first half, with the COP at about $1,071 a ton. Do you think that costs will decline further?
No, again, in cost also, our guidance towards the lower band of the guidance we should be going, which is about $1,050 per ton. We are in a comfortable position now, and this is likely to go down further because one, the renewable power mix is increasing from 9%, it has come up to 14%. Next quarter, it will further rise by the end of this year. By the end of the third quarter, it should be about 23%. Maybe little bit of offsetting will happen if the coal prices go up. Otherwise, on the operation efficiencies, typically these are winter months, productions are high, fixed costs are distributed over larger volumes. So we'll have cost reduction then that point of time on that count as well.
Right. And, you maximized your silver production, which resulted in this 10% sequential increment in silver volumes as well. Do you expect the trend to continue?
Yes, if you look at that, while sequentially we may have done better, but compared to H1 of last year, we have done lesser. So we know that we have a better ability to produce more silver. The mines, most silver producing mine, SK mine, they are going through a particular mining sequence where the grades, the silver grades are not that encouraged. That grade somewhere around, instead of 120, 110 ppm, they are getting at 80, 85 ppm. So going forward, the mines will improve, and automatically silver production in quarter 3, quarter 4 will improve. The fumer will come back after the shutdown, and we will get better production from fumer as well.
Right, and in the last quarter, you had launched Asia's first low-carbon green Zinc Ecozen. How has that been progressing so far?
No, so we have that. We are still understanding that how that low carbon can be commercialized. So we are waiting for the right moment for a commercial launch of the product. We have not yet done that.
Right. Last time we were speaking with you, you had indicated that discussions with Vedanta and the government on the demerger are underway. What's the update on that front, and how has the government accorded its approval?
No, there is no new update as such, and we are hopeful. So let's keep it at that.
Sure, Mr. Misra. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us today. Good to have you on ET Now.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.